Here we are, guys, in beautiful downtown Cornish, Maine. In this video, we're going to talk about what Cornish has to offer. It's a beautiful downtown area, some of the stores that are here, why the town is sort of central to some of the other towns like Parsonsfield and Leamington. We're going to talk about the restaurants, we're going to walk through some of the neighborhoods, and we're going to talk about the neighboring towns, of course. And then if you stick around to the end, I'm going to take you up in a drone, fly way up in the air, and give you a bird's eye view of the downtown area. And we're going to get after it right now. Let's make sure we're all on the same page here. We are talking today about Cornish, Maine, right? And Cornish is this little tiny town next to Parsonsfield and Leamington. Cornish has got a population of about 1,500 people. It's 22 square miles. And I'd like to bring up this map to just show you what the bordering towns are. Leamington, which has got about 4,000 people. The school system is up here in Hiram, the Shakopee Valley. Good school system. Then you got Waterboro, and if you want to get to the big box stores down in Sanford, you can head south. That's about 40 minutes. But there's good shopping in Cornish, really pretty much everything you need. So what I want to do is bring up Google Maps, and that way we can get a little bit better view of what's going on in the area. So there's Cornish right there, right? So if you want to get there from like York or Gunkwit, it's going to take you over an hour to get up there. But it's worth it. I mean, if you're having just tired of the beach or something like that and you want to do something a little different, visit Cornish, go for lunch, go for dinner, make reservations if you want to go to Krista's or something like that. Make sure you call ahead or spend the night there at the Cornish Inn. I'll get into all that in the video when I start walking around. So let's just drill in here. Really, everything happens in Cornish in the northern part of the town. So you have to go to the very, very end. And it follows the, we'll see, what is that? That's the Ossipee River. And this is the little river that flows into it. Right by Krista's, that restaurant I told you about. So that's kind of like, there is certainly a town in this area, and I'll drive through that with my truck. But really the downtown area with the park and the Cornish Inn and the Perkins House is this little area and a little tiny little park right there. I'll just go to the terrain view for a second. This little park. So I'm gonna walk around this whole area up to Perkins House, down Fiddle Lane, and then back down through town, give you an idea of what it looks like, and I'll drive through as well. Okay, I'm just gonna walk through the neighborhood that's off of downtown Cornish. And you guys know I'm a big fan of sidewalks, but they're gonna end pretty soon. This is a small town, so not a huge downtown walking area, but what it does have is very charming. And I like to go for walks because, if I was in a smaller neighborhood, I'd want to know about some dog that's going to come out barking every morning. So maybe I can avoid that street or just be extra quiet when I walk by there. And, I like to talk with folks about how they like the area, how long have they lived in the area, how have they seen it change. Because if I'm looking to make a significant investment or one of my clients is, I want to learn everything I can about how the town or the neighborhood has evolved over the last several years. And in that process of simply just asking questions, you generally find out a lot because people start talking and basically telling you not only about the area, but about their personal life sometimes. So it can be kind of funny. I'm heading off the, what was kind of the sidewalk up to the Perkins House. So you have the Cornish Inn, you have the Perkins House. Isn't that a pretty old inn? So you can make a reservation there. Well landscaped. So that's why I said that Cornish is kind of a little bit of a touristy town. It's a cool place to come visit. And if you're looking to do something different for the day, let's say you've been at the beach for 3 days in Wells or Gunkwit and you want to try something different, come up to Cornish. Now, if you plan on having dinner here, make sure you make a reservation. So the place that I mentioned, Krista's, for example, they can fill up fast with reservations, so you want to call ahead. You might think that to be a touristy town with only 1,500 people, that Cornish would have something to offer, like maybe a lake, because it's not on the ocean. but it doesn't. There are no lakes in Cornish, but it has grown up to be a cute little town. Okay, so I've found this side street. I'm just kind of walking down, checking out the area. Big, beautiful old trees. The houses here, many of them are very old, very pretty. And I'm heading back down to that river that I was trying to give you some footage. That's right back down here. And I'll bring up Google Maps and show you where I walked. And that was a pretty short walk. I started the video here, Thompson's Park, and I walked up here, church over here, and all the way up to the Perkins house, down this little dead-end street, came back, and I walked down Fiddle Lane. And I lost my video of the footage on the river. Yeah, bummer. Sorry about that. So we're going to take a right, head back down Main Street, and check out some other areas. If you're staying at the beach and you want to visit Cornish, it's about an hour from Wells, or Gunkwood area. Hey, it's a cute little neighborhood. Let's go down here. Get off the main road a little bit. It's not quite so noisy. I got to the downtown area, walking by the park, and you see the Antiques Place right there. What I did is I came down Bridge Street right here, right along here, and I'm going to walk over the Ossipee River. And this, going over the river, brings me, I think either it's into Baldwin, I think. So we're going to check that out. All right, guys. Taking a short walk from the downtown area. And I found this river. Ordinarily, if you weren't walking, you would fly over this bridge in your car and you wouldn't get the opportunity to take a closer look. All right, guys, let's bring up Zillow and talk about real estate in the area. Okay, it looks like only 2 properties are currently pending in Cornish. And that's true for a lot of Maine. It's the real estate market continues to go a little bit crazy where people are overbidding for properties. But we have a place right here in the downtown area. Let's see what it's under contract for. $350,000. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,100 square feet. Tiny, cute little house. Built in 1980. Yeah, so not much to talk about on Zillow. So let's get back to talking about the town. Next, guys, I'm just going to come up Route 5 right here. Let me zoom in on that. And I'm going to come up Route 5. This is how I got there. There's a little bit of downtown area along down in this area, but I'm going to take a right and cruise right through here and down here towards the, I'm going to turn around before the Sugar Shack though. So I'm just going to drive through town and give you an idea of what it looks like as I come through, okay? I'm just going to pan the camera back and forth here as I drive through the area of downtown Cornish, and then we're going to get towards the end of the video into the cute area of the downtown area of Cornish. Hey guys, if you're learning something from this video, you find it valuable, please click the like button. You know, if you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Southern Maine, click subscribe, tap the bell. My name is Michael, by the way, and my partner is Margaret, and we would love to be your realtors. If you are looking for a property in this area of Maine, we're familiar with all of York County. There's the Thompson's Park right there where you saw the beginning of the video. The Cornish Inn on the right. There's that street that I went down to walk over the river right there on the left. And I'm not going to go too much further. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around.
Okay guys, I think that's pretty good. Let's take the drone out, fly way up in the air, and give you a bird's eye view.
Up we go, above the trees. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hover around 150 feet, I guess about 100 feet, and then check out the downtown area, and then I'll go up to almost 400 feet and pan the area again. So there's your downtown area. You're pretty much seeing all of it. The Cornish Inn's right there, center screen. That little street on the right, that church, that street that's going up right there, I walked up that, and then at the top I took a right. Thompson's Park there, I'm going to pan to that in a minute. And then, yeah, Krista's over there on the bottom left of the screen, well, across the street anyway. And so I'm just going to cruise up to almost 400 feet. There's the Ospey River coming into view there on the right. And we're looking over into Cumberland County. And way in the distance, those mountains, that's New Hampshire. So that strip is what you saw me drive down with my truck, and I took that turn there, that S-curve. So pretty rural, guys. Even this close to downtown, I could smell manure sometimes when I was in the downtown area. So you know those farms are active. That's the bridge you saw me walk over, the Ospey River. The Ospey goes into the Saco, which goes down into between Biddeford and Saco before it goes into the ocean. And there's a few more restaurants down there if you continue on with this road. Looking down on the Cornish Inn, Thompson's Park, where I'm standing, controlling the drone. Yeah, so and when you get, you said heading south in Cornish, it's rural like this. Pretty much the entire town is very rural, really cute, nice rural area to live. So give us a call if you'd like to check it out.
Okay guys, I hope you found this video informative. And remember, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or our favorite, schedule a Zoom. And until next time, we hope to show you around town.